可以给我看好吗？因为我真的是放不出哦，这种。
你用阿嘎贝奶干呢？
放走，要酿的很久了。没有啦的 ，sorry。你可以，之前你好像有一个portion 的是吧？要放多少？
这个一罐，它的水是一罐在一半，它 cup 的水比较多，因为它会涩。然后糖的话就是我没有去量啊，其实。
那你那个配我们。那你这样子，我要泡出来，然后还有那个。
等下哦，你加一点水，
我会再调过，
再加一点阿嘎贝奶干。
Normal Chinese food. Right. So you have things like cream of chicken, cream of mushroom, or lobster beef, all these sort of things. And usually in this kind of creamy food, one of the things that people so called when you want to do it is that you make a roux. A roux is you just melt some butter, put some flour, cook it, then you put in some stock, and then of course you use a lot of cream, then to make it nice and creamy. So when you go outside eat, normally this is the standard things people do. Right. Now to avoid all these sort of things, so we try to just say, for thickening, right? You can either use what do you call that, potatoes, together with it, or you can put some rice into it. What? Rice starch. So as you boil longer, it becomes thicker. Yeah. So that is one way to make soup. So today I'm using the first one is a cream of vegetable soup, but I'm using lots of broccoli, as you can see, cauliflower, celery, onions. Now, when we make soup, any kind of soup, it's always good to make a stock. Okay, whether it be meat stock or vegetable stock. Okay, because in making soup, if you just put water, you'll find that it may be tasty, but it lacks what we call a body. Because in soup, people like to have a body. That's why they use a lot of cream or flour, butter. So you can actually, there are two ways of making it. One is the chicken stock here. If you like to do something cold, all right. So and this is also quite good. You can buy the chicken bones, you go to the market. It's about 4 to 4.50, depends on which market you go to. Chicken feet, then ginger, spring onion, garlic, and then you boil them for at least 2 hours. Okay. Try not to exceed more than 3 hours. Okay, because usually when you exceed more than 3 hours, it becomes too concentrated. All right. And then you let it simmer. Now, those of you who likes collagen, right, you can boil about 3 hours on a slightly higher heat, so that you will reduce, and then all the collagen will come from the chicken feet itself. Okay, yeah. Then you then you sieve it and then you keep. All right. When you leave cool down, then you keep it into the fridge. Now, the next day, you'll find that it becomes jelly-like. That is where your collagen is. Okay, if you like that, like my mom, sometimes I cook for her that kind of collagen, which is good for health. Okay, so I'm just giving you a stock here which you can use. If you prefer not to have a meat stock, then you can buy this Simply Natural steamboat stock, which is a clear soup. Okay, here is basically all the things like nuts chickpeas and all these sort of things. Okay. And then for this one packet, depending if you can add in some vegetables and other meat, you can put in between 3 to 5 liters. Okay, yeah, and it's a lot. Yeah, 1 packet. Yeah, over here they tell you a maximum of 5 liters but depending on what you add in beside these things. Right? If you just want to use this alone, okay, yeah, you can just put it between about 3 liters or so. Okay, if you put more things, then you add in the water a bit more. Okay. Now, usually for all this stock, once you have made them, okay, you can keep them in bottles. You see, I keep all these bottles in my home. I got a lot of these bottles. I will keep them, and I'll use it for almost a week. Yeah, if you can, okay, if you put in the freezer, don't put it full because it will crack If it's too full, bodies to expand. So normally it's about that. Okay. If you boil it well, okay, you don't need to put in the freezer for 1 week. Yeah, you can just put into small bottles, keep it there. Then if you have a maid, you can just simply, okay, just take out 1 bottle, put in whatever things inside, then boil it, and that's a soup. Okay, if you notice in my what I have a bit of salt here. Okay, the salt will act as a preservative. But of course, usually when all this so-called bacteria that grows in is contamination maybe from the bottles. So make sure your bottle is clean. So what I do is that if let's say I have a bottle that's being used up, whether it be any kind of bottles, I keep a lot of bottles at home. Like like see, I got Lee Key bottles. Huh? Yeah, glass bottle. Yeah. So what I do is after cleaning, I heat up my oven, all right, maybe to about 100 degrees, throw this inside, leave it there for half an hour, switch it off, then just continue leave it there until it cools down. Okay, then I use it. Okay. Then of course, when your liquid is boiling hot, you can also straight away point to here, so you will kill all the bacteria, all the germs. So this is one way where I keep all my stocks. Then you can use it. Now you'll find that once you keep all these stocks, all right, it's just whatever ingredients that you add it in, it helps to flavor it. Okay, then you can avoid using a lot of Ajinomoto and all these sort of things. Then it becomes very nice. See, so sometimes we all cut vegetables or the tail end. Don't throw away. Collect, wash it, throw it in, and let it boil. So you will sort of make the soup very, very tasty. Okay. So this is quite important. So,
The freezer. How long can I keep the soup?
Anything in the freezer lasts it for 1 year.
Wow.
See, like all these things, anything in the freezer, okay. Yeah, because when you freeze it, it's at minus 18 degrees. So it's very, very cold. Right? It can last you no problem. All right. Yeah. But usually we try not to keep things so long. Clog up the fridge, the freezer, everything. So normally I will make it just enough for us. In my family, it's only me, my wife, and my youngest daughter. So, and she's usually not around. So for the both of us, if you take 1 bowl of soup with all the ingredients in, it's about 200 grams only. With your vegetables, it's about 200 grams only. So between the both of us, we only take about 500 to 600 grams. Okay, 500, 600 grams is slightly more than a bigger bottle. Yeah, so, and we take soup every day. So normally what we'll do is that we will boil, I have a maid, so I instruct her to boil and then put it in the fridge. Then whatever, what do you call that? Hairy cucumber or this corn or whatever, carrots, and sometimes every day will be different things, or black beans or whatever, just throw it inside and let it boil. Then that's the soup. Okay. So today I have here broccoli. So here. So it's all chunked here already. So this is 2 shares. That's why it looks like a lot. Okay. So 2 shares of it. Broccoli, cauliflower, celery, onions, or throw this inside. Then my soup is my stock is ready. Okay, I need about 1,200. You'll find that this stock will be very thick. Okay, as it boils. All right. As long as it's softened, we just blend it. Okay. So and then so if you find that it's too thick later on, because once we boil it, we really do not know how much it has reduced. So it's always good to bring to a boil. Then you simmer. Simmer, that means very small bubbles. Yep. Okay, this is about 500. Okay, so it's about 1,002 here. The amount of liquid will reach just around above the, what they call it, I'll show to you.
我们在录这 live，
Yeah,
怕
yeah,
我不知道
around there. Okay,
跟你讲一下。
slightly, I mean, depend on how big your pot is. Because after, you have a cover here.
OK。你也 cover right？
Yeah, that's right. So okay, I'll just leave it there, let it boil. Okay, after that I will simmer it, lower fire simmer it. Okay, depends on the fire lah. Approximately about 20 minutes. Yeah, then once you find that it's softened already, you can blend it. You know what I mean? So it's good to invest in a stick mixer.
Your eggplant is ready.
Ah, good.
Yeah, I still put inside. You want to
That's
take
right.
out?
I take out. Yeah.
Okay.
So it's good to invest in a stick mixer like that. Right, brawn. This is brawn. Then we can just later on. If you want to buy a so-called blender, I have a Mayer one. I find the Mayer one is good, and it's pretty cheap. Now it's $99, but of course, sometimes they got sale, they can go as low as $69. You know, it's a red color bottom. That one is good. Yeah. So okay, I'll just let it boil, and we'll go on to the next recipe. Okay, the next one is baked rice. As you know, I mean, this is a very popular dish. Sometimes you go to some of these places where they sell the Western meal. Okay. Again, as I said, last time my baked rice is very unhealthy because I use a lot of cream. So I convert it right now to something healthier. So you can see that on the right hand side, I have the vegan cheese sauce. All right. Now, later, what's my vegan cheese sauce? Okay. So like that, you see, you can do this the day before. All right. It's thick and creamy. Okay. I'm going to let you taste. You have a spoon. You can let them taste it before. So of course, when you taste it, you find that, how come I got no cheese taste? Of course, you cannot have cheese taste lah. You know, because you don't use dairy cream, dairy milk.
就是这个小个的 spoon.
That's a spoon for that too.
Yeah.
So of course, we don't use dairy here. As you can look at the recipe, again, it's a lot of things that are very healthy. I mean, cashew nuts. All right. Then I have garlic, so-called apple cider, onions, nutritional yeast, potatoes, oatmeal, and olive oil. Okay. Now this one, you can also use it as a butter. You know, if you like it. Okay. Reduce your oatmeal, becomes very, very thick. Right. And then you freeze it. All right. Or then you reduce the oatmeal, you increase the olive oil, so it becomes very creamy. Oil, you know, and olive oil is very healthy. Okay, so you can use it as a spread for your this bread or anything. So these sort of recipes are very versatile actually. Okay, now in the past, you can see I use the apple cider, and you see the first, I said soak the garlic in the apple cider vinegar for 15 minutes. Now, if you don't soak, you'll find that the garlic taste can be very, very pungent. So some people may not like it, and especially if you use it for your young kids, grandkids or whatever, they may not like it. You know, But for some people who are much like us, you know, we like the garlic, so you don't need to soak. So once you soak the garlic into the apple cider, the acid will reduce the pungent of the garlic. 15 minutes. Yeah. You must soak for this 15 minutes. 5 minutes, you find that it will still be a bit more garlicky. Okay. Now I've been teaching this recipe for many years, and some people did feedback to me, say, "Oh, it's a bit sour because of the apple cider." Okay, or some say, yeah, you know, apple cider we don't take because it's not something that everyone take at home. Okay, can we don't use it? Yeah, you can. Okay, and then how do you get rid of the so-called garlic smell? What you do is that you can fry it a bit. Okay, which I'm going to do right now. I'm going to show to you. So if you have something like that, so see, I have a lot of these bottles, which you know is good for environment. Okay. Oh, you have the olive oil. The other bottle of olive oil. How about the other one that is combination? Don't have the combination you want in there. Never mind. Huh? Never mind, it's okay. Yeah. No, it's okay. It's okay. Yeah, use this one. It's all right. Yeah. Okay. So we have the so-called sunflower olive oil here. It's a product from that we it's a house-made. Huh? Yeah. Italy one, right? Yeah. Okay. Okay. If you have that, you can use that. Okay. We are selling it here, right? How much is that?
13.90.
Yeah. Okay. So this is also.
Yes, it support up to 250 Celsius.
Yeah.
Frying from
Alright.
dressing to
Yeah.
frying everything.
Yeah.
Yep.
Also, okay, if you don't have that, you can use the olive oil alone. Okay. Now, olive oil normally we do not want to heat it too high. All right. So we just simply use it around 100 over degree. That's good enough. That's okay. Okay. So you have 1 tablespoon of the olive oil. Yep. Okay. Here is all ready. Just give it a fry. You have the spoon for that and fry? Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Spoon, plastic spoon, just let me try. Here, that's right, here. Yeah. Yeah. Just scoop and let me try. Yeah. So I make this earlier on. The people coming in here. Yeah. Just 1 spoon will do. Don't need a cup. Yeah, that's it. Just 1 spoon. Yeah. Yeah. You hold this thing for her. You walk with her. Let's just try it. Yeah. It's nice, tasty, healthy. So it's exactly what according to the recipe. Now this is a very versatile recipe, or you can use it for a lot of things. Yeah, that's right, for dip. Okay, there is one dish which last time again, as I said, I used heavy cream, right, with butter and all those things. There's a dish which I sort of do it sometimes when I serve my guests. Is that you can buy the kueh pie tee shell, all right? Then you can buy ikan curau, trap fin, right? You steam it. Then after that, you remove the meat. Then you chop. Then you throw into the sauce. Then you put into the kueh pie tee shell. Put a bit of parsley, and then you serve. Okay, it's very nice and presentable. Again, very healthy. Okay, except for the kueh pie tee lah. But that is okay, you know. Yeah. Huh? Yeah.
Chef,
So, yeah.
is it a must to add in the nutritional yeast?
Yes. Yeah.
For the taste or for the texture? Or?
Okay. So yeah, it's a good question there. There's a nutritional yeast. Nutritional yeast, we sell it there. Okay. So let them try. Yeah. Yeah. It's a very healthy product. It has.
Can you use it to bake cake?
No, bread.
Bread. Yeah, I mean as a spread. Yeah, I mean, but
No. To bake bread, we need
no.
yeast, right? This is
No.
not the yeast.
This is
is
a
not.
different yeast.
Yeah, this is a different type.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's not for
No, not for baking. Not for baking.
Because I bake a lot. Of
Okay. Yeah. Just let me try a bit. Yeah. So this is very healthy. You can read all the things there. Oh, it's boiling already. So let me reduce it.
刚刚我们 try 的是这个来的哈。
是这个来的。
哦，很好吃哦。
它就是掺这些东西要玩。
然后拿去 blend 哈。
It has a nice umami. You can taste. Barrel. Barrel. Can bring one new one and show them. Yeah. Okay. So pass that round, and then you can see. You can read about the nutritional information there. Yeah.
It's a yeast, but it's actually yeast that made from sugarcane.
Yeah. Yeah, that's right. You add this into the soup and everything. Okay. Usually these are done by through some form of fermentation. All right. The good bacteria. All right. That's why they call it a kind of a yeast there. All right. So you can see that it's a very nice umami, right? Nice fragrance. So you add it in here. You can see that. Okay. Then you get the kind of a taste. All right. You can get the kind of the so-called umami fragrance. All right. Yeah. So, what do you call that? So, yeah. So this one is very good. You know, can sort of use it in the cheesy form, like what I said, as a dip, as a spread. Okay, like I give you, you can do it for friends. You know, rather use cream. So this basically replaces the cream, lah. All right. Now there's one dish behind. Later I'll show it to you. The aubergines platter. This one is a so-called a Turkish dish, which again they use a lot of cream and everything. All right, so this is very good. Then, I think it was last year during this period, the Christmas time, I taught them how to do a lasagne. That's right. Yeah. So instead again of using cream. But the one we make normally outside, we use not just a bolognese sauce. We also make a bechamel sauce. A bechamel sauce is actually made with butter, flour, then with a lot of milk and cream. Okay, so this is outside, and then they'll sprinkle some cheese on top. So instead of using that, you can also use this to make your lasagne. Okay, so. Normally, I mean, for families, I like to do that for my family. So, okay, I already cooked this already, you can see. So, this will get rid of all the garlic smell. Okay, just fry it will do with the olive oil. All right. So, where's my blender? So I got a blender here. This Roman blender is good, but it's no longer so-called on sale. I think the company find that it's not not so. This Mayer had quite another good one, but it's a taller one. Okay, you can buy it from Mayer. So first you so-called bake your nuts first, cashew nuts. You can use other nuts well, but cashew nut is more fragrant. Okay, don't use what do you call that? Huh? Almond. Yeah, you can use almond, but not so. Yeah, not so. Yeah, this one is very fragrant, I find. Yeah. And don't use walnut. That's the worst. Okay. Yeah. So you blend your nuts first, because once it's, what do you call that? When everything is clean and dry, you find that it's much more finer. Okay? Okay, then you can add in your this one here. All right. Yeah. Okay. Then you can add in your this nutritional yeast. Salt. Right. Okay, then put in your steamed potato, alternate with oat milk and olive oil. Yeah? So you can put about half in first. Add in your oat milk. Now oat milk here is, even though I say 50 grams, depends on how thick you want. All right. Okay, if you are not too concerned about dairy issue or whatever, if you have milk at home, you can also use milk. Okay, use milk also can. It will not be that fine right now. We just want to sort of break it down. You can see it's not so fine right now. You just want to break it down. Then later on, when you add everything in, then it'll be very fine already. Okay, in the past, some people don't have all these sort of things. Then they ask, Is there a simpler way of doing it? Can. There's another simpler way of saying, you just boil this, then add in corn flour, then thicken already. You know what I mean? Yeah. And of course, if you want something, I mean, this is all, as I said earlier on, I mean, it's something to make it a bit more healthier. But if you prefer something that is easy, but you don't really bother about health and all this sort of thing, you can use oatmeal and thicken with some corn flour. Okay. It's my oil. Okay, 1 tablespoon of the olive oil. 1 tablespoon is about 3 teaspoons. Huh? Yep, but one more, you can a bit soft already. Okay, you can see that it's very smooth already right now. Okay. So my sauce is ready. Just leave it on side. Okay, now I prepare the rice. Okay, brown rice. If you have white, what do you call that, plain white rice, you prefer to use that, you can use that. There's no issue. Okay, it's just that brown rice, of course, is healthier. Okay, but some people sort of complain that, oh, brown rice has a nutty taste, but the nutty taste is also very subjective. All right, if you like it, all right, it's nice. If you don't like it, of course, it's not nice. But how do you minimize the nutty taste? Okay, what you do is this. It's not written here, but just take note. You soak the brown rice. There's a packet of brown rice. You bring the brown rice? Yeah. Okay, you soak the brown rice for 8 hours. All right. No need to be that accurate 8 hours, and not just overnight. That before you sleep, you can soak it. You wash it first. Okay, wash it, rub it, then rinse it until you find that the water is clear. All right. Then you just soak it. All right, cover it. Make sure it's small. All right, for about 8 hours. Okay, then the next day. Next day, if you don't intend to, 10 hours is okay. If you, let's say maybe you soak it overnight and the next morning, but you say, oh, I'm not going to cook, I want to cook it in the evening. Okay, then what you do is that you drain and put it in the fridge. Okay, drain, don't keep it soaking because you'll ferment. All right, then you keep it in the fridge. Then when you are ready to use, what you do is this. You take out the rice, all right? You fill up the water right at the brim there, and then you go and steam. Okay, try to steam on the plate, it'll be faster. If you start steam in a bowl, the bottom, sometimes you need to rake it, all right? So how much water? Okay, here is 200 grams of cooked brown rice. So for yourself, it's 100 grams of uncooked. Then about 120 grams of water. So you get approximately after that 200 over, slightly more than 200 grams, 230 grams of around there. Okay, then you go and steam. All right, recommended to steam, but of course if you want to use direct heat, you can also, but just got to be watchful, very low heat. Okay, what I find is that once the direct heat, especially if you cook more, center sometimes are not cooked, so you got to break it, then you got to. So I find steaming is faster and it's better. All right. Now you try that, you'll find that the nutty taste will drop. Okay, and then now this method of cooking rice, if you apply it to plain white rice, you find that your rice is very fluffy. All right, you try to soak your white rice, right, for at least 4 hours before you cook it. After 4 hours, all right, same thing. You wash first. Then after that, after 4 hours, wash again. Then you fill the top just right at the top. Don't put too much. Okay, right at the top. Then you go into what they call that, steam it. You find that your rice is very fluffy and very nice to eat, very light. Okay. Okay. This I'm not sure about this point. I read it somewhere that steaming rice, or rather soaking and steaming, helps to reduce the glycemic index of the so-called rice. You know, the glycemic index is the starch. All right, this will help to reduce it. Okay, but this one I'm not a scientist, but in the internet that's what people say. Okay, but I find that it's quite nice. You can try it, right? Huh? Oh, cold water. Yeah. Actually, it doesn't make. About there, 1 to 1.1 or so. Okay. Let's take 100 grams or 120 grams. Yeah. 1 to 1, it's around there, as I said. Yeah. Because one thing good about steaming is that when you steam, even though it's not cooked, you steam longer. Okay, about 20 minutes. You'll find that the rice will cook. Right? Because if you put it under heat, when it's not cooked, then you try to heat it longer, then you find the bottom chao ta already. You know what I mean? Yeah. So, okay, this is the so-called, okay, this is the one that is being, what do you call that, has been steamed. So let me try, let me ask Joycelyn to let you taste it, okay, before I cook it. All right, give me a small spoon. No, 100 grams of rice. Okay, this 100 grams is for me and my wife. Yeah, so for 3 people. Yeah, this one is 100. This is 200 grams according to this recipe. So I use 100 grams of uncooked rice and about 110 grams of water. So it gave me approximately 200 grams. Yeah. 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 Oh. Yeah, all the liao, everything inside. Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I mean, maybe you are a rice, you know, you take a lot of rice. Yeah. Right? It's nice salt. You try with white rice, you know, fluffier. Okay. Yes. Right? I soaked this last night. So this morning before coming here, I go and steam it first. Okay. Because if I do it here, it takes too long a time. Huh? Yeah, at least 8 hours. Also same. No, okay. White rice, if you can do it 4 hours, you get the same result. But because brown rice is firmer, 4 hours, you find that the result almost nothing. About 20 minutes only. Yeah. Depending again on your fire. Yeah, red rice also the same thing. Longer. Yeah. But it's a thick, tough. Yeah. Okay. So you can find the rice is nice. All right, and then not so nutty. Of course, nutty, but not so nutty. Okay, yeah. So you can try a white rice. Yeah. Of course, for us, we like it. You know, but you know, sometimes young people. I don't know, maybe the 2 ladies behind. Hey, you don't like it? Can. Basmati rice, basmati rice can be longer. 8 hours better. About there. Same. About 1 to 1 or slightly more. It all depends because it must be cover your rice. But sometimes it depends if you use a plate or whatever, you may find that the top not covered. If it's not covered, the top may not be that cooked. About 20 minutes or half an hour, correct. Yeah, depending on your steamer.
Do we follow like when you're cooking using rice cooker, the amount of water?
Rice cooker, I've not tried. I mean, using this method, but because I don't have a rice cooker, I cook my rice mostly by steaming.
What's your reason?
First, I don't want to use a rice cooker because it takes up extra space. There are only 2 of us, 3 of us the most. Then I buy a small one, you put it in the corner, or put it in the cupboard. They got everything got take out, put it. So I used to have. And after a while, I forget it. Must cover. Yeah, that means cover like steam inside.
Like steamed fish.
Steam fish got to cover. If not, the water evaporate. You know what I mean? Yeah. Okay, let's go. Let's. Oh, you saw steam, is it? Good. How you find the rice? Good, right? Yeah, but you never soak, right?
No.
Yeah, okay. You try to soak your white rice. At least 4 hours better. I mean, it's more fluffy. It's very light.
When you steam rice, then when you pick out the rice, the side all stuck.
You won't.
You use
I mean, it won't. It's easy to take out. It's not stuck onto like that. Yeah. Also, it's okay if you want to. Yeah, you can put a bit of oil, no problem. Yeah. Yeah, it won't stick.
use metal plate, it's stick,
No,
So
what?
when I scrape the rice, then a lot.
But you steam? Do you steam?
I steam. I sometimes steam rice.
With what? With a
I use metal plate.
metal plate. Yeah, metal plate tend to stick a bit more.
So use this type.
I use, yeah.
Okay.
True. I agree. Metal plate tend to be a bit more.
But
Yeah.
then you will get the heat faster.
Yeah. Correct. You know why metal plate stick more? See, metal conducts heat faster than porcelain. So when the heat comes on, the metal here is very, very hot. Then the rice that is touches the metal, it's already cooked already.
Yeah.
So the longer you cook, then it becomes very mushy at the side. Then the inside is not so much. Yeah. Whereas porcelain is different.
Try using this.
Yeah.
Porcelain.
Try that. Okay, so let us cook right now. Okay. Okay, I use a bit of butter rather than oil, partly for fragrance. Right? We have a lot of healthy butter there, you can see. Unsalted. Yeah. Yeah. Yes, organic butter. Okay, when you cook with butter, be careful. The heat must be very, very low. Okay, because you will burn. Butter burns very fast. Your butter got milk solids. Milk solid will burn. Okay, milk solid will burn. So you can see. Just let it melt first. Then I have my onions and my garlic. You fry them. Okay. Now onions and garlic helps to fragrant rice. All right. If you want to cook chicken rice, put a lot of garlic. Your rice will be very fragrant. Okay. As a guide, okay, let's say your rice is uncooked rice. It's uncooked rice is 200 grams. Your garlic is 20 grams. Very easy to remember. 20, 200. Uncooked. 20. If you want to be more fragrant, 30 grams of garlic, 200 grams of uncooked rice. Okay? Then you go and fry them. Then you find that it's very fragrant. That's my ladle. Yeah. For me and my wife, we take basmati every day instead of white rice. And in my basmati, I always add my garlic and turmeric. Okay, yeah. I just chop, throw it inside there. You know, just a lump. You know, both of us eat 80 grams of rice only. Yeah, bump food, that's right. Yes. I mean, of course, I will measure it for the first time. After that, I'll tell my mate, okay, like that, 80 grams, that's all. Yeah, correct. Garlic is anti-inflammatory. Yeah, all right. Then it also helps to fragrant the rice. Because basmati tend to have a very also kind of a smell. Huh? Yeah. Last time, a nutritionist I read again somewhere he said that actually Chinese food is a killer. You know, I mean, in the past, it's a killer because it's very unhealthy. And you know what saved us? You know what saved us? Garlic.
Garlic.
Because garlic helps, is like more of a anti-inflammatory. Like Western meal also can be quite unhealthy because they take a lot of meat. And do you know what saved them? Raw veg. Because they take salad.
Yeah.
Right? They don't cook their vegetables. They take a lot of salad, a lot of carrots. You know, they will munch their carrots, you know. Yeah.
It's true.
Quite interesting, huh? Yeah. Yeah. So I just fry the onions and the garlic first to get the fragrance.
It's a very low heat, right?
Yeah, very low heat. Yeah, but the butter will burn. Right. So if I'm using this kind of cooker top, got to be very careful. Okay, for me at home, I use flame. That's right. So flame, as long as I see that it's melted and a bit of heat, then I quickly put it in. Then I get the aroma already. Okay, here I couldn't get it because I'm controlling the heat here. So you can see I'm using stainless steel. Okay, while I fry this, let me explain to you. Because some of us will use non-stick right around, right? Let's say if you are using a stainless steel, how do you achieve a non-stick situation in a stainless steel? Okay, stainless steel, first of all, you buy, make sure that it's very thick at the bottom. You must have a thick layer. Then you heat up until it becomes very hot, very, very hot. No oil, very hot. Then after that, when it's hot enough, you put in your oil. Then you can see a bit of smoke already. Okay, that is where your thing is ready. So if you fry fish or whatever, then you'll be non-stick ready. Okay?
Oh, I see.
After a while, you get seasoned ready. Then you find that this stainless steel behave like a non-stick. Right? And even so-called cast iron or anodized iron, also the same thing. Okay? At home, I have a French skillet made from France, Lebuyer, Lebuyer. You know, it's a very heavy wok. That one is very good. That one, when I do one of the unhealthy dish which I sometimes make for my friends when they come is, ora, right, fried ora. Because ora, they want to be crispy right around, right? So you need that kind of heat, very important.
So cast iron is the best to achieve, is it?
Yeah. Cast iron or anodized iron, very thick one, heavy, but it's good.
So means that we have to try to avoid using non-stick pan.
Yeah. Okay. I find the ceramic one, those non-stick, it's still stick lah. All right. It's very simple. Let me just take it away before it burn. It's very simple. Once the wok or whatever is hot, okay, whenever you put it in, the reaction starts immediately, especially if you fry fish, right? Before the fish can get stuck onto the base of the wok or the pan, okay, then it's already cooked already. Right? Once it cooked, it forms a very thin layer of crust, and the thin layer of crust will not stick onto it. You know, the same thing for frying an egg as well. Okay. Okay, just fry a while until you get so-called the fragrance. So it will not be so garlicky. At the same time, you get a bit of fragrance there. So you can see, you can still eat those so-called unhealthy food in a healthy way. Okay, now I can smell the fragrance already. Once this is done already, remove from the heat because I do not want the base to burn. Then you just empty this rice inside. This is exactly 200. I measure it before I come here.
Smells good.
Yep. Oh, Joycing can smell. I don't know if you can smell the front row.
Smells very
You
good.
can smell? Okay,
The
good.
butter, the onion,
Yeah.
garlic.
Correct. Okay, for the benefit of those people behind who want to smell it, let me bring to you. You can take a whiff. So you have quite a nice fragrance, huh? You can smell, right? Yeah. It's not only the butter that gives, but the garlic and the onions. You know, there is a very famous dish, a Nonya dish, called ponte. You all know, right? Yeah. You know how it's being cooked? Right? Ponte, the fragrance of the ponte comes from the onions and the garlic. Lots of it, you know. Lots of garlic. Yeah. My grandmother is a Peranakan, so I come from the heritage. So my grandma liked to cook this dish. So I learned, my mother learned it from her and I learned it from my mom. Okay. So this is, what you call that? It's a very nice dish. Again, white garlic and onions. That's all. Small kind. Shallots. Okay. So, okay, herbs. Okay, mixed herbs. It's not written as mixed herbs. It's written as, okay, she understands Italian.
I cannot understand.
Of France, herbs de Provence, or whatever. Province.
So there is actually, they written
Yeah,
the
they have it there.
ingredients,
Yeah.
got thyme, rosemary, basil, parsley. So it's like more or less a mix.
Mix.
Of herbs.
Yeah. Herbs will help to fragrance it. Very nice. Yeah. About a quarter or slightly more. Don't put too much. Too much you will be. Only about herbs that you always put it at the end of it, not at the beginning. Because too much heat will burn. It's going to burn the herbs, and it's not nice already. Okay, and then mixed vegetables. Mixed vegetables. Mixed veg can be any kind of vegetables. Either you buy a packet one, or you chop capsicum. I have capsicum here. No, take it out. Yeah, because we're going to put it in the oven later on. Yeah, it's a bake. So anyway, I mean capsicum, all this is cooked already. So it has a very colorful. See, it's very colorful. Okay. It's a very colorful dish. Yeah. Okay, the audience want to see also. Right. So some light soy sauce for seasoning. Where is it? They're here. Yeah, this one. Yeah. Oh, okay. That's right. Same. These two are the same. Yeah. my sauce is also off from here. It's just that instead of bringing the whole thing, I just sometimes put in the bottle and bring it here. But it's all the same. 1 teaspoon. You want to explain them about the sauce?
So this is actually organic soy sauce. So you see the size is very small, right? Because it's the best essence of the soy sauce. So you just need a little bit to season to your dishes. Yeah. If you want to try, you can actually make a small spoon. So you know how intense is the taste.
Yeah, this is very intense. Yeah.
It's quite salty, to be honest. You know why? Because most of the soy sauce outside in the market, they actually put in sugar. That's why you feel a balance of saltiness and sweetness. So this one we never put any sweet and sugar inside. So you only can taste the saltiness. That's why you feel it's very salty.
Okay, once this is done, so right now let's get ready to. So you can put it on the casserole like that. I cooked some at home already because in case we have a big group, we will take too long to cook. Okay, I will pass and let you see. Oops. So you can top up with some tomatoes.
Chef is using cherry tomato.
Yep.
So you just dice it.
Okay, Jocelyn will pass it and let you see while I slice the chicken to. Yeah. 180.
So I can heat it first.
You preheat first.
So chef, this is before we put
Yeah.
cheese sauce.
Yeah, that's right. This is before. Okay. So at home you can put in some meat. I mean, you can put in some fish if you want to, but if you got no fish, we have some chicken pieces. The chicken pieces is good to marinate also a bit. All right. What you can for marinate, I put for marinate, what I did was that I put a bit of light soy sauce, sesame oil, Chinese wine. Yeah. Again, outside when you buy this dish, normally what you see, bacon. So that one is a no-no. Yeah. Okay, we also sell the organic chicken meat here. Very short today. So okay, so if you have white mushrooms or Swiss brown, you can also put some here also. So here we don't have any white mushroom here. Okay, definitely there's a cheese sauce. Okay, the cheese sauce, because I cooked it yesterday, I put in the fridge, so of course, it has sort of thickened a bit. Okay, so I can add in to make it a bit more diluted, I add in a bit of oat milk, just to dilute it a bit, just a bit only. Okay. Spoon. Yeah. Okay. This is clean. Spoon is clean. Spoon is clean. Okay, what is important now is that you make sure it covers the whole thing. okay, before you put in the bake. Why? Because if you expose the rice and you bake it, the rice, of course, will be firmer, okay? The other thing you notice, I put the meat first, then I cover it. So again, the meat will not sort of be dry up. So at home, if you still have some cheese that maybe your children ate and then you want to, you can just put on top still, huh? Then you get a bit of burnt crust on top. Okay, great. I need this little. So basically it's like that. You can see, huh? Okay. Yep, you want to take picture? You can just take. Sure, no problem. Can be kept. Yep. Yes. Yep. Okay. Okay. Is it done? Yeah, 180, right? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, around there. Yeah. So because of the only thing that's uncooked is the meat. So as long as the meat is cooked, that's good enough. Okay, about 10 to 15 minutes, depend again, about 180 degree. Okay. Then later on, if you want to put a bit more decor, you can just sprinkle some, what do you call that? Cherry tomatoes on top, you know, and some celery and everything. Okay, that's our bake. All right. Okay, let's go on to the next one. Our tofu wakame. Still wash this one. Okay, the tofu wakame is a very simple dessert, as you can see here. If you go to what's the Japanese outlet in West Coast? Ever go to West Coast? Sakuraya, that's right. They also they have a somewhat similar dish. The only thing that what they do was that they use a sesame oil instead. All right, and it's about $8 for a very simple. It's a very little. So if you do it yourself, you know. Okay, now wakame is a very easy vegetable to use. Okay, let me tell you something. Buy from here is very cheap. This is 50 grams. How much is it? I think it's about $4, right?
$4.90.
$4.90. Okay. If you go to, cannot be too loud, right? If you go to, what's that place?
Don.
If you go to Don Donkey, 10 grams only, $5.20. Did you hear what I say? Right, so this here is very cheap. And this is very good. You can see I only use, I think 8 grams only. It's a lot. Can you show them? Apple? Show them.
It will expand after.
It will expand.
Yeah.
Woo!
You
Okay.
just need a little bit, then you will expand.
That's right. Yeah. 8 grams only. Woo! Yeah. Thanks. And this is a very, very easy, versatile dish. 2 weeks ago, I got friends from Malaysia come down to Singapore. And it was on a weekday, so I'm so busy, I don't have time to cook. So my friend offered to buy something. So I said, okay, you go and buy a chicken, white chicken. All right. So what I did was that with the white chicken, I shred it. Okay. Then I put some wakame on top of it. Then, I go and buy this sweet turnip at Taipo, sweet turnip. I fry with some garlic, fry. After I put it on top, put some sesame oil, then I toast it. Wow, they were very surprised, Yeah, it's a very simple thing, nothing so difficult, because this one you have to cook, just soak only. All right, then boom. Then it gives you, first of all, the color, not just a white chicken. Then you have some vegetable, all right, and it's very healthy. All right, now, yeah, soak you can eat. No need to wash. Yeah, soak with clean water, clean white water. In fact, the water after that you can drink. It's very healthy. All right, this is pure seaweed. Right, it's very, very healthy. Okay.
It's very good in a way because it's high in vitamin.
Yeah.
Especially for women, it's very good because it
Yeah.
will regulate your estrogen.
That's right. Yeah. So I have the organic tofu over here. Okay, wakame there. All right, and then okay, fresh mushrooms. Okay, fresh mushrooms. Okay, fresh mushroom. Sometimes the fresh mushroom tend to be a bit like some people don't like it. Right now, if you want to use this, I have a simple recipe here: 30 grams of fresh mushroom, 100 grams of water, 10 grams of light soy sauce, 4 grams of sugar, and then half teaspoon of sesame oil. Okay, again, we have sesame oil here from Zenxin. Now this mushroom, when you soak like that, it gives the mushroom a very nice umami smell, okay, especially when you cook. Then the sauce don't throw away, all right. Again, if you do chawamushi, all right, you can put the mushroom on top. It's very nice. Or again, if you have this white chicken, all right, you can put the mushroom on top. Right, it gives a very nice umami. Okay, plus a bit of sesame oil. So I'm going to ask Joycelyn to help me to cut this. What I'm going to do is that we're going to slice into small cube, put it over here, put some wakame on top, put the mushroom, cherry tomatoes, we have some cherry tomatoes there, put it on top, then the sauce, we just spread over it. And that is, again, a very simple salad. Very healthy, okay, very appetizing, all right? So while she's doing that, I'm going to do the next one. Okay. All right. Now, again, this is a very simple recipe making use of the so-called white sauce here, or the vegan cheese sauce. Huh? Okay, now this recipe, because I ate almost a similar dish in a Turkish place. All right, a Turkish place. I can't remember the name of the restaurant. Just put here a bit. Food. After later, yeah. After we will showcase, after that we can do the rest in a bigger, because we don't have a bigger plate. Yeah. So it's a vegetarian Turkish dish. All right. Again, they use a white sauce. All right. So I decided that I should use this vegan cheese sauce to duplicate almost the same thing. All right. So where's the frying pan? Yeah. Can you wash that first? Yeah. Careful, because there's no. Oops. Then wash that again. Yeah, because there's no cooking here. ladies finger, right? Ladies finger. No, eggplant, sorry. No. Ah, okay. Okay, as I said, this one, as I told you earlier, you can actually mix with some fish, all right, put it into the kueh pie tee cups and everything, right, to sort of thicken it. Now, if you want something vegetarian, right, what do you mix with? Eggplant, okay? Aubergine splatter. Aubergine is another name for eggplant, okay? It's just that the word, the name aubergines is a more atas name. So if you go to a restaurant, they put the word aubergines, wow, you pay $18. If they use the eggplants, maybe $8, you know. So I copied that name from there. And this is not cheap, okay? Yeah. So one thing about using eggplant here or aubergines is that, first of all, this eggplant is sweet. It gives you the sweetness. All right, it's very nice and fragrant. All right, so I'm going to fry the so-called the capsicum, the yellow onions, the green capsicum, and the yellow capsicum all inside here already. Okay, I'm going to fry it. Once it's cooked already, all right, my aubergines, I can see 100 grams, which is steamed already. I'm going to add it in. Okay, then later on, okay, there are two ways of doing it. If you want it to be so-called, then my sauce will go on top of it. Okay? Smaller cube, nicer. Oh, this 10 minutes, 15 minutes, yeah. As long as it's soft, that's good enough. Yeah. Okay. Then what I do is I remove the meat later on. I just remove the meat. Then I will cook together with this. Then I pour my sauce on top. You know, so this will give you a very nice dish. Okay. Another way of doing it is, another way of doing this for the plating. Okay, I'll show it to you later on. Let me heat up this one first. So this eggplant is good. If you don't put any fish inside or chicken inside, yeah, good. You wash your hand and you put the seaweed on top. Then cut some red tomatoes. Yeah. Yeah. After we'll toast it. Put some over so they can expose some of the so-called the tofu and then the tomatoes. Just toast it. Okay. So later. Oh, yeah, sorry. Beryl, can you help me to stir? Stir. Stir. Or I blend. Okay, Beryl, help me to stir. I go and blend the soup. Okay, the soup is already done already. Okay. Okay, so this one it's a simple salad. Yeah. About 20 minutes like that. Yeah, it will just expect. Okay. Yep. Yeah, mushroom. Yeah, in the recipe. Yeah, the sauce is rainbow. Yeah. Yep. Okay, this one is good for Chinese New Year. If you want to do some very nice presentation, it's very simple. Okay, no need a lot of hard work. You just need to cook this mushroom. That's all. No need, just soak it. Yeah, starter or whatever. You know what I mean? You want to do something like, wow, impress your relatives. I don't know whether you host your friends or what, your relatives at home or not. Honestly, I'm the eldest in the family, so Christmas, my two brothers and the family will come over, 18 people. Chinese New Year Eve, also they'll come over, 18 people. Yeah. So usually I'll do, simple things.
Can I ask the tofu, right? Straight from the.
Yeah. No cooking.
What if I go and steam it? Because
Also
I don't
can.
feel comfortable.
Oh, also can steam, no problem.
Raw so funny.
Hey, no, it's not raw, it's cooked already.
Okay.
Is that? Yeah. Oh, this tofu is cooked already. All right.
Usually when I buy things like that, I'll throw into the soup.
Oh, yeah.
But I never take out and eat straight away raw.
It's not raw, it's cooked. It's just like it's cooked.
Steam it first.
Yeah, you can.
Okay.
Yeah. It's just of course you got to. Okay, so I will toss it and then serve you. Okay, taste it a bit, huh? Okay. Okay, for the aubergines, you find that it's soft already. Okay, make sure it's soft. All right, then you don't want the skin, because the skin, we want to be mashed, so the skin is very hard to mash it. So you can just simply take off the meat like that inside. Because the skin, I want to mash it. Because the skin is very hard to mash it. Yeah, so normally we don't the skin. Oh, can, no problem. Yeah, can. Yeah, can also, no problem. Yeah, can.
Chef,
Yes.
he asked if we don't eat eggplant or any substitute or not.
Why? Eggplant is nice.
Not eggplant. Can put cucumber.
Yeah, you can keep up. Yeah. You know why I use eggplant? Because it's sweet, it's nice.
Pumpkin.
Pumpkin also can. Yeah. Okay. Anything that is zucchini also can. Also because you can see this one, you're buying the thing. If not, your this capsicum will be all over. Yes. Okay. So again, some mixed herbs. Herbs, as I said, always go to the at the end of it, not too early. A pinch of salt, that's all. Just a little bit.
You're not there.
Will you this coming weekend what? Right? Asia something.
No.
Other than one or first initially I want to join one is this December. So you choose the December other 14 event.
Okay, as you can see, the sausage is very what do you call that? Is you want to enrich the taste of the sauce. So another thing you can do is to put in the eggplant. Yeah. Let's say you got no fish you got no fish or whatever. Okay, one way is to put in the eggplant inside. All right.
So if you have fish, then put the fish inside.
Yeah. I mean, if you want to, your chicken or fish, you can just put in to sort of, use it as a kind of a sauce. If not, you can just put in the eggplant. Oops. Is this done already?
Done already.
Okay.
Is it okay?
Yeah. Maybe we can sprinkle some. I don't need.
Sprinkle with some.
Never mind, it's okay. It's how long already? I don't know. Sorry, Apple, how long do you set the thing? How many?
15 minutes. Or need to further.
A little bit. I don't know whether.
So
Take a fork and see whether the chicken cook. And this dish, if you can make early and put it in the fridge, also can. So it becomes like a cold dish like that. All right. How you find it? Okay. Yeah. It's a bit cold, right? I mean, because of the so it's quite nice actually. Maybe use a fork and take out one. I make that. So at the base of it, of the plate now, you just pour the sauce onto it. Okay, so this is a very nice Christmas dish. Hey, hello.
Wow, that looks good. Have this, but don't put the sauce on.
And I'm just showing you how you can make use of the sauce. Okay, that what I did for one of the meal is that, you know, to be a bit more atas, I went to buy those grilled eel. You know the eel, the grilled one. Unagi, that's right. So after baking, I just put on top lah. You know, I serve it for, you know, for my friends lah. A bit more atas lah. Yeah. Of course, yeah lah. I mean, sometimes you want to invite friends, right? I mean, the capsicum is quite cheap already lah. You know, so you just put a bit lah. You know what I mean? Put a bit of chicken or whatever. You know. So, yeah. Salmon also, yeah. So this one you can cook earlier on. The sauce you can do the day before. When a friend comes, you just simply heat it up, put the sauce below, put the thing on top, and decorate with a bit more things. You know, something very simple. Okay, so I finished this. The thing is baked. It's almost done. I can serve already. Yeah. So I'm going to blend the soup. Then we serve you the rice.